So the problem was discovered. Okay, there's supposed to be all of these roller bearings over here. They all fell out. They all wore out. They were in the bottom of the case. So this pinion kept popping out here. It didn't have anything to hold it in. And that's why this shaft was moving all around. It's because it didn't have anything on this end. Because of a lack of lubrication. It was that way for a long time. I guess that's testament how tough these things are if they can run without oil. So we're going to replace the bearings. Well, actually, my guy is going to replace the bearings, seal, and he's going to put it back in as is. Doesn't seem to think it's going to pop out of gear once it has bearings. Well, I got my axle back. Wanted to crunch some numbers. Because I was in a hurry, I needed to get something the next day. So I went to the local bearing supplier, Motion Industries, and we got the number off of the bearing itself, and the seal he measured with a caliper and was able to determine what the seal was for the oil seal. So here's the bearings, number 40, number 41. This is all on the parts store, New Holland online parts catalog. I went ahead and selected a dealer, Wharton tractor. So I ended up spending a lot more to get it quick, because if you add check the order, I paid $22 a piece for the bearings, $10 a piece for the one seal, but then $92.54 in freight is what I got charged for next day from like frickin' Illinois. I know it doesn't cost that much. They got to make money on everything, but anyway, $160. Those three things. If I had time, that oil seal would have been $10 from the dealer and $12 a piece for the bearing. So if I had a week, because they say, it's 2 to 5 days for processing, all that other stuff, and whatever, contractor deal. So I might have been able to get it quicker and a lot cheaper, but it's just what I had. Now the really cool thing is, I got my local guy only charged me $171 total, so $125 to set it up. Let me get my own parts. He had his shop fee and all that other stuff and a little bit of tax, but $171 is not bad, because I don't know what they would have charged me at the dealer, but it wouldn't have been $171. So the axle is back, and got it up on the jack stands. So I've got these guys pre-lubed here with some Haviland chassis grease. This one also, where this guy rides. Plan is, I'm going to put this in, obviously where the pilot hole is right there, so that bolt can go back in there. Put that in, slide it up, so that I can get all my other pieces over here, get this one installed, and then I can get them all mated up here, and then I'll be able to slide this whole unit forward. I'll need to install these because those have to go straight up, so I'm going to try to get these installed, get it up into position loosely, and then go to the very front where that drive shaft is up here, hook it in there before this is all hooked up, and then bring it on up and bolt it in. So wish me luck. Well, I'm not really good at weighting, so I had some universal tie rod boots that were supposed to come in, but they didn't, and obviously I need to replace these. But went to my local auto parts store. I found these guys, and looks like they might work. So it's got the same diameter. It's going to squish down over like that. It might curl up on the side when it does squish down. I might have to cut this a little bit, and it may just squish down just fine. But mainly, we just want to have something to keep the grease in there, right? So I'm going to give those a shot. And it was only $6.99 plus tax. Still pretty cheap. Yeah, I think that's going to work out just fine. I like those. Got the other one on there. Of course, got the cotter pin. Bolted it on there. Yeah, all that's left, I'm gonna put the protective cover around the U-joint here, with those two hose clamps. And I'll bolt on my wheels, and I'm done. Well, I'm glad that chapter's over. All this uncertainty is gone, and I've got a working tractor. And a reminder to check fluids often. Anyway, if you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and throw me some comments. I'll be glad to hear from you.